Hello and welcome back to Composition Songwriting 101. This week we're going to be taking a look again at making your song move, okay, with multi and one-syllable words, as well as discussing stressed and unstressed syllables. What the heck does that even mean? Let's talk about it. As always, folks, you can find this slide presentation on our Google Classroom in the form of Google Slides if you wish to go through it at your own pace. Let's begin. So just a review from last week. Okay, we have our different types of rhymes. Okay, our most resolved type of rhyme, that perfect rhyme where everything perfectly rhymes. Okay, cat, hat, dog, fog, rhymes perfect. Okay, and then as we move from left to right, okay, we go from most resolved to least resolved. So we have family rhyme, additive and subtractive rhymes, assonance rhymes, and the most least resolved type of rhyme, the most unstable type of rhyme, is the consonance rhyme. Okay. Where am I going to put myself? There we go. So, multi-syllable words. Okay, what is a syllable? Well, a syllable is simply the language, the rhythm of our language. Everything we say has beats, right? So if you look at the example here in the corner, ladybug, it has 3 separate beats, 3 separate syllables. Lay-de-bug, lay-de-bug. Okay, a line's length then is determined by its number of stressed syllables, okay? So it's not necessarily by the number of words, but it's the length of a line in terms of your composition and your lyrics, okay, is determined by the number of stressed syllables, not unstressed, and we're going to talk about that. So every language has basically the same purpose, okay, to communicate ideas as efficiently as possible. Typically, language is legato. When we talk, everything is very smooth. Legato means to smooth out, okay? Right? There's no stopping in between words. It would be very awkward if I were to stop between every word as I gave this lesson. We don't talk like that. We don't talk with stops in between our words. We talk in legato style. So, we build layers in our language. Syllables allow us to build layers in our language so that it's not boring. And we do this by creating pitches when we talk, and every syllable has a specific pitch. It either goes up, excuse me, or it goes down. Multi-syllable words, okay, these are words with more than one syllable. Multi meaning many syllables, okay? Multi-syllable. Easy to remember, has 5 syllables. Multi-syllable. All right. Now, syllabic groupings are identified based on the pitches that are used when speaking the words or phrases. When learning multi-syllable words, you're actually learning the melody of the words or phrase. Multi-syllable. There are 3 places where my voice goes a little higher. Multi-syllable, multi-syllable, multi-syllable. Multi-syllable, okay? The middle section, the syll, we call this, okay, it's the highest pitch. That would be the primary stress. Multi-syllable, multi-syllable. The outside 2 sections, the mul and the bull, okay, we call these the secondary stresses. Typically, the primary stress is found in the middle of a multi-syllable word. So, for example, here's another word. Listen. Listen very carefully, please. Ha-ha! Pun, pun, pun today. Listen. 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 Which part of that word is higher? Which part of the word is lower? The higher pitched syllable, okay, we're going to call stressed. Listen. Listen. The beginning part of listen, lis, is higher, and we consider that to be stressed. Listen, listen. How about this word? Following. 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 Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Okay, we have high, low, high. Following. Following. Okay, stressed, unstressed, stressed. The pitch of your syllable, excuse me, is going to determine if it's stressed or unstressed. Okay, so now we're going to be talking about one-syllable words. As you can see in the corner, we've got cup, mug, sun, bud, gum, all one-syllable words. They are not stressed or unstressed, okay? By learning the melody, they are stressed or unstressed depending on what job, what function do they have in your lines. So when I say function, okay, I mean what in the English language, in terms of our grammar, what function do they have? Are they nouns? Are they verbs? Are they adjectives? Are they adverbs? All of these things are always going to be stressed when we talk. So anything that has a meaning, okay? Torch. I am holding this torch. I am holding this torch. Torch is a one-syllable word, but because it is the noun, it's the thing that is part of our sentence here. I am holding this torch. And it's one syllable, okay? It is going to be stressed. It carries meaning. That would be my dog in the background. So grammatical function of one-syllable words, okay, aid and abet the meaning of the function, which has no stress on them, okay? There's certain parts of our English grammar that they're not going to be stressed. And I've given you some of these examples, like articles, okay? The, an. These are one-syllable words they are not a noun, they are not a adverb, they are an article. They tell you that a noun or noun phrase is on its way, and so they're not stressed. Conjunctions, and, but, yet, if, or. These are words that are also telling you that this thing goes with this thing, right? The torch and the fire. Torch and fire are nouns. They have stressed syllables, and is not. Torch and fire. Torch and fire. Prepositions. Now, we have a lot of prepositions in English. We have 180 of them. In, on, at, to, into, before, after. Okay, prepositions show the relationships between the more important things in your lyrics and the phrases. So we don't tend to put those on stressed syllables. They're not stressed. Okay, our voices, when we use these words, in, on, at, to, into, before, after, usually when we use them in a sentence, our voices actually slightly change pitch and they go down. Okay, and then back up to either the verb or the noun. And also, personal pronouns. I, you, he, she, it, they, us, them. They are not stressed either. So there's a lot of things here that are not stressed. The thing to remember is that nouns, okay, person, place, or things. Verbs, so action words. Adjectives, so describing verbs. And adverbs, okay, the things that come just before a verb, they are stressed. Okay, so I want you to imagine this. Imagine that the grammatical function words, okay, so these are the grammatical function words. These are the meaning function words. Grammatical function words, I want you to imagine that all of the grammatical function words are the black velvet cloth that you put on a table, okay? It's just there, very nice, soft, clean, no dust, no fuzz, no hair, nothing on this beautiful black velvet cloth that's just resting on your table. But the things that are displayed on this beautiful black velvet cloth with no dust, no hair, no nothing, are those little gems that are going to display. They're going to showcase something. They're going to hold something, draw your eye to it. The black velvet cloth, okay, it's kind of important because it holds these things up, but it's not what people really want to see. We don't go to museums to see the black velvet cloth that's underneath all of these famous pieces of pottery. We want to see the pottery, the gems that are on top of the black velvet cloth, and those are our meaning function words. The nouns, the verbs, the adverbs, the adjectives. Okay? You have to think of it this way too. The cloth is below those meaning function words. It's below those gems that it's showcasing. Therefore, the cloth, because it's below, has a lower pitch and it is not stressed. That should help you put an analogy to these grammatical function words that make the cloth and the meaning function words that put the things that are on the cloth. Okay, so we're coming to the end here. We've got stressed and unstressed syllables. So a line's length is, like we said, is determined by its number of stressed syllables. So the things that are, go up in pitch that are stressed. Here's an example. Magnets. Industrial strength magnets. Listen again. Magnets. Industrial strength magnets. What syllables in that line are stressed and what are not stressed or unstressed? So I've broken it down for you. Magnets. Industrial strength magnets. So we have a syllabic pattern, so our beat pattern. Strong, weak, weak, strong, weak, strong, strong, weak. So stressed, unstressed, unstressed, stressed, unstressed, stressed, stressed, unstressed. Bum, 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 bum. Okay. Magnets. Industrial strength magnets. Everything that is not stressed, you can actually, if you pay attention and listen, you can hear that the syllables, the pitch of the syllables goes down. So listen very carefully once more. Magnets. Industrial strength magnets. Here's another example. Do you dream of them at night? This whole line is one-syllable words. Do you dream of them at night? 7 syllables total, 1 syllable per word. Listen very careful. Do you dream of them at night? Remember, when we have one-syllable words, we have to then really think about how the English language breaks apart. Okay, those meaning. Remember, if we go back, we have, right, the meaning function words and the grammatical function words. That's if you have stressed or unstressed syllables. Okay. When we have lines that use only one, that have words that have only one syllable to them, we have to think, okay, is it meaning function words or grammatical function words? If it's grammatical function words, they don't have the stressed syllable. But if it's meaning function words, like verbs, nouns, adjectives, adverbs, okay, they mean something. So, oh, by the way, I forgot to talk about pronouns, but we're going to talk about them in a second. So here we go. Do you dream of them at night? Well, let's break it down. Do. Okay, do is an action word, but it's a pretty weak verb. Okay. You. Pronoun. Remember, pronoun, think of it this way. It's a professional noun. It has already had the spotlight. It wants to give the spotlight to someone else, to another noun, or to a verb, or an adjective, or an adverb. Okay, it's a professional noun. It knows what it's doing. It's been in the spotlight already. It wants to give up that spotlight to someone else. And so pronouns are not stressed. Hey, we have a verb. To dream is a verb. Of is a preposition. Okay, weak grammatical function. Them, another pronoun. Hey, another pronoun. Professional noun is getting out of the way, giving the spotlight to someone else. We have a preposition again. At. Weak, 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 weak. Okay? No stress syllable. Night is a noun. Remember, a noun is a person, place, or thing. Night is a thing. Do you dream of them at night? Do you dream of them at night? These two things, okay, the stress syllables is what you want your audience to think about and to really hear when they're listening to your lyrics. in this line, do you dream of them at night? Dream and night are the two things that should be spotlit, that should come out, that should jump out in that line, because those are the things that are important in that line. Do you dream of them at night? All right, let's look at this line. Waiting there outside. Waiting, okay, that's 2 syllables. So we know that it's going to have parts. There, oh well, there, okay, is a pronoun. No, it's not, sorry. There is a verb, right? Waiting there, outside. Okay, there is 1 syllable, waiting is 2 syllables, outside is 2 syllables. Okay, and so we can take a look here. We have our stressed syllables. Waiting there, outside. Waiting there, outside. Now, if we put everything together, this little song that I've created for you as an example, I've also added 3 other lines to kind of finish off the idea here. And you can decide what it's about. I didn't give it a title, but it's, I think we could title it Magnets. Talks about sorry, I came up with these lyrics in the middle of the night. Sometimes it's really important that you have some kind of notepad or something on your nightstand, so that I don't know if this happens to you guys, but for me, sometimes I have these ideas in my sleep when I'm dreaming, and I wake up and I have to write them down very quickly. And so I had this strange dream about swallowing magnets, and they were getting all stuck inside, and they were like, I had one magnet one place, another magnet another, like my stomach or something, and then they attracted to one another. Anyways, so I had to write down that idea to create this little tune. So here we go. Magnets. Industrial strength magnets. Do you dream of them at night? Waiting there outside? Humming through the walls? Coming down the halls? Magnets. Are you afraid of magnets? I'd be very impressed if one of you can please put this to some music. But take a look at the new 3 lines. Humming through the walls, coming down the halls, magnets. Are you afraid of magnets? Now, if I don't add emphasis to those words, just listen very carefully. Magnets. Industrial strength magnets. Do you dream of them at night? Waiting there outside? Humming through the walls, coming down the halls, magnets. Are you afraid of magnets? Stressed and unstressed syllables. Very exciting stuff. All right, folks, that's all we have for today. Don't forget to incorporate some stressed and unstressed syllables into your compositions. Feel free, if you have any questions at any point in time, to fire me an email about your compositions, and I can help out. Last thing, don't forget to answer this week's discussion question based on this presentation. Have a wonderful week ahead, folks. Thanks for listening.